Reflections, an image study based on a photo by Liam Wong. What drew me to this reference image was the perspective, but also how the image was upside down. One of my biggest challenges with this image was that the image was upside down. We are so used to seeing the world right side up that it can be hard for our brains to compute everything when the orientation is off. In fact, a trick often used by artists is to turn the image around or to mirror it, which forces them to see the image in a new light. This might seem easier for digital artists, but for traditional artists they can easily mirror their image by holding it up to the mirror. While it appears I'm painting upside down, and I did in some cases, I actually rotated the canvas and the reference image to make it easier for myself. Sadly, Procreate doesn't capture rotating or reflecting the canvas, so it isn't apparent in the time-lapse. As I'm starting to add more colour, I give away some of my intended colour palette. Large part of the image will be painted in bluish purple colours, but to bring a complementary colour contrast, I'm adding lights in yellow and oranges. A complementary colour contrast is when you use the opposite colours on the colour wheel. In this image, the reflection is really important, but they shouldn't look too perfect. It's important to make sure that the viewer can tell the difference between the scenery and the reflection. In order to achieve a texture on the ground, I use a smudge tool to drag the lines horizontally. This gives an added ripple and textured effect. Time to populate the image with people. This really helps to show that it's a rainy day. To get their reflections, I duplicated the layer I painted on and mirrored it. And then I used a smudge tool to add a bit of ripple and a textured effect. And just when you thought I was done, I'm changing the colour palette slightly. I'm adding pinks and a cool blue to create a bit more interest in the image. Thank you so much for watching. For more videos like this, check out my YouTube channel. And for more of my work, visit my social media accounts.